Well, I'm delighted to say the jobs market for 2021 has been exceptionally busy. It started off busy in January and literally month on month there's been an upwards trajectory in relation to jobs coming in. We don't really foresee this slowing down for the course of 2022. It's been exceptionally busy across temporary, contract and permanent roles. What we have seen throughout 2021 is there has been a shift from a lot of recruitment in temporary and contract to a shift to permanent recruitment. Permanent recruitment has been exceptionally busy for Q3 and Q4 in 2021, and again we expect to see this continuing. It's been busy genuinely across every single industry. Some industries that are particularly busy have been education, logistics. The public sector has been quite busy as well, and across the whole financial service and professional services markets. In relation to business support roles, where we've seen an upward trajectory has been in PA roles and EA roles. That's across all industry sectors, and also legal secretaries, administration roles across the board from junior to senior. So we have seen an increase in the demand for receptionists throughout the course of this year as companies move back into the office. Now this situation, as we know, can change. However, that requirement is still there for companies that need to be office based, and even if they're not office based at the moment, they still have a receptionist requirement. Also, what we've seen is some companies have blended this receptionist role into their office management piece. So office managers that are in the office have also taken on the responsibility for reception when required. I believe the salaries will change for business support professionals throughout the course of 2022. We've seen it in 2021, both for temporary, contract and also permanent staff. Candidates are now not just looking at their basic salaries. Basic salaries have increased across the whole gambit of business support roles by anywhere from 2 up to 8 to 10%, but candidates are now looking at the full remuneration package. Anything from, candidates now expect healthcare, pension and bonus is something that's been really important to candidates throughout the course of this year, and we expect to see that continuing into 2022. And obviously the number one question for the moment for candidates is whole hybrid working. That hybrid working has now been, is now part of the remuneration package. It's one of the first questions that candidates are asking, both, is the role hybrid and are there flexible start and finish times? This is something that's absolutely of utmost importance to candidates, and I feel it will continue to be throughout the course of 2022. The growth areas that we've seen in terms of business support, in terms of roles, have been across a number of different roles. A big area is a requirement for personal assistants and executive assistants. This has been fueled by, there's a lot of brand new roles from companies entering due to Brexit, or for companies that require increased support for their C-suite executives. And also a lot of companies would have made these roles maybe redundant throughout the course of the pandemic, and now they're so busy they have that support requirement there. It's also fueled by PAs and executive assistants changing roles. So another big growth area has been in terms of administrators. That's from a junior right through to a senior level in terms of every single industry sector. That could be sales support administrators, corporate administrators, administrators that are helping out in various different departments, but there has been a huge requirement for administrators in the market, and we foresee this continuing throughout 2022. In terms of the industries requiring the most support from business support professionals for 2021, they have been education, public sector, financial and professional services, and indeed the IT sector. The challenges that we see in the market at the moment for employers that are looking to employ business support professionals are multifold at the moment. The biggest challenge initially will be for employers that cannot offer a hybrid working solutions. One of the first questions that I get asked from candidates, even above salary, even above the culture, is this role hybrid? And if there's not a hybrid working policy or defined policy in place, candidates quite often don't even want to go forward or consider the position. So definitely hybrid working is one of the key challenges at the moment. The second challenge is definitely candidate availability. There are a huge volume of roles at the moment and a very limited pool of candidates. So clients really need to have a fast, efficient interview process. Their speed to market is absolutely critical at the moment. The few candidates that are actively looking for roles are in multiple processes. So when we're tapping into the passive market, once candidates decide to move, they are moving very quickly and will have at least one, if not two or three other potential roles that they're interviewing for. So counter offers at the moment are also extremely prevalent because the market is so tight. If the candidate is good, clients do not want to lose that particular candidate, so counter offers are huge. So clients need to ensure throughout their interview process that they are managing the candidate expectations. They're fully aware of what the candidate requirements are and what they have to offer. We're also seeing for a significant challenge for employers who are looking to recruit on a temporary contract basis at the moment. For clients that can't recruit on a permanent basis, they need temporary contract candidates for a specific reason. The market is extremely challenging. Candidates are very much, if they're immediately available, are very much looking for that security, that stability, and are taking permanent roles as opposed to temporary contract positions. So the pool of candidates as it is very tight. Those who are immediately available and who will accept temporary contract roles is even tighter. So what we are finding is clients are having to offer either a sign-on bonus or a completion bonus to make the role attractive, maybe increase the salary for the position to ensure that they secure those temporary contract candidates. So for business support candidates that are looking to make a move for 2022, the advice that we would give is a great market out there. There are a huge volume of opportunities, but what you genuinely need to think about and consider carefully is why you're looking to move. What are your motivations? What are you looking for? And do think about this in detail, so when you're ready to progress into the next position, that you have a very clear idea of what your requirements are, what you're happy to accept and what you're not happy to accept.